I want to think that we are all on my screen now. Please, class, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
I can see.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the response. Okay. So you remember that before I took leave of the class, we had just explained what we had on the risk graph showing the interaction between the likelihood and the consequence. And we explained the isoquants, which demarcates the areas of the graph. And then we said that is what risk is all about, likelihood and consequences. And that is what determines whether the risk is very low, moderate, high, or very high. Okay. So based on this, ladies and gentlemen, we can go to the next slide, which further illustrates the risk that we talk about. Sorry. Now, on this slide, I actually have 3 scenarios. And I think these 3 scenarios can actually take us there to our destination of understanding. If you take this first scenario, can somebody in the class tell us? I want to see the somebody that I will see there. Can Mtakim, Teresa, Joseph, are you in the class? Mtakim, Teresa, Joseph.
Yes, sir.
If you are there, say hi. Thank you very much for your response.
Hi, hi. Hi, Prof.
Okay.
Good evening.
Well, very well. Thank you. So, okay, I wanted to actually ask you.
I don't know what you are watching the suffer.
I wanted to ask you that.
Let's see the something.
Can you read for us? Can you read for us what we have in the first scenario?
No, I didn't say yeah, they listen to program.
Please, Ntakim, Teresa, Joseph.
21,000 I get you.
You,
and I don't know when
can
you
read
this
for us?
I manage go stop. When I don't start managing.
Can you read for us what we have in?
Where I see this bucket?
In the first scenario. Hello. Can you read for us what we have in the first scenario? Teresa.
Yes.
Yes, I cannot really see the thing because the lettering are small.
Oh, the lettering are small to you. Okay, let me therefore give you support function. It says, for the following scenarios, draw a star where the risk will fall on the graph. So on the extreme left, it says you are in an open field next to a very hungry, aggressive adult tiger. It says the tiger is unrestrained and sees you as food. So that's the scenario. It says draw or indicate where the risk will fall on the graph. Are you with me, Teresa?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
Okay,
looking at the
Can I,
isoquants that you have,
can I second through?
where do you think it will be? Where do you think, if you have to put a dot or a star, where will it be on that graph that is right under that tiger?
It will be on high, sir.
On high. Did you say high?
It will be on very high.
Okay,
Very high, sir.
very high. Why will it be very high?
Very high, sir.
Please tell me, why will it be very high?
Yes, sir.
Why do you think it will be very high?
Sir, because you are having a direct confrontation. Because one, you are having a very direct confrontation with an aggressive tiger. So the risk is very high.
Okay. Is it
And
only
hello, sir.
because it's aggressive?
Yes, sir. So that's why I think. No, because you have an open confrontation. So you are exposed to the.
Sorry, I didn't get you there.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Please go ahead. Okay, is that still Teresa that is responding?
Because the tiger is unrestrained. There is nothing restraining the tiger, so it's free to attack.
So it's free to attack.
That makes the risk high.
Okay, but that it is free to
Yes.
attack. It is free to attack.
Yes,
That
and he
means it
sees
is
the person
dangerous.
as a food.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sir,
I would
thank
like
you
to
very much.
have another participant in the class.
Hello,
Okay, good
sir.
evening, sir.
I had, yes, good
Good
evening,
evening,
please.
sir.
My name is Kenneth. I said the
Okay,
tiger is unrestrained. He's very
yes,
hungry and he sees the person as food.
yes,
I said the tiger is very hungry one. Then
yes.
nothing is restraining him from movement,
Nothing
and
is
he's very
restraining
close
it.
to that person, and he
Okay,
sees the person as food. So
yes.
the risk is very high.
And also, what about the age of the tiger?
It's an adult tiger, so he can
It's
attack.
an
It's not
adult tiger.
yes,
So what does that tell us? It means it is a very powerful tiger.
powerful tiger.
Yes, a very powerful animal. It means also that it has a lot of weight because it's an adult.
So, but the risk of killing the man is very high. The risk of fatality is very high.
Okay, now you have just introduced another thing. You said the risk of fatality is very high. Okay, now fatality that you mentioned there means that that attack can result in death
But-
of that person
Yes, sir.
that is being confronted by the tiger.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in this scenario, therefore, I want us to look at it also in this way. That the first thing is that there is a hazard. Are you with me? What is the hazard in this case? The hazard is the tiger. All right? Now, the second thing is that we said risk is a function of likelihood and consequence. In the first place, because there is a hazard, it means that there is likelihood of an attack coming from that tiger. And you also said, and I agree with you, that the tiger is unrestrained. So
Yes, sir.
it has the freedom. So it has the freedom to attack. The tiger is not in a cage. The tiger is not
Yes, sir.
chained. The tiger is not locked up in a room. Are you with me? Now, if the tiger attacks somebody, we have also found out that there can be a consequence. And like Kenneth mentioned, that consequence could be even death in the extreme situation. Although somebody can also actually die, somebody may also be injured if he's lucky to escape. I was watching the clip of a man who fought a lion somewhere, I think about 3 weeks ago. And the man had so many injuries on his body, but he was lucky that he survived the attack. So it is also possible to survive the attack in the case of the tiger. But if the man does not survive, it means that he will die. The injuries are consequences. The death of the person are consequences. Now, if, and I want you to take note of this, if the person can die, if there is possibility that the person attacked by the tiger can die, it means that the risk is going to be very high. So we come to the same conclusion with what's her name again? Teresa Joseph. That means that we are correct. So both Interkim Teresa Joseph and Kenneth Okuldili, representing the whole of us in this class, we are correct as per that scenario. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So can we now go on to the second scenario? Thank you very much.
Thank
Can
you,
we
sir.
go now on to the second scenario? So I'd like somebody else to volunteer. Can you see
Yes,
the
sir.
second scenario? Sorry?
Yes, sir. I can see it.
Okay, please read the second scenario for us. Can you be able to read it? If you can read it for us, please go ahead.
Can I go ahead to
Okay.
read, sir? Good evening. Go Chuku speaking.
Please go ahead, sir. Please feel free. Go ahead.
Okay, you are in the zoo observing a caged
You are in the
adult
zoo
tiger,
observing.
which is
Tiger,
well
yes.
fed
Yes, sir.
and has a mild temperament.
Yes. Ogochukwu, please continue.
Yeah, I'm done. You are in a zoo observing a caged adult tiger, which is well
Fed and has a mild temperament.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the risk? Where are you going to put a dot to indicate the risk on the graph that is directly beneath it?
Okay, I would say the risk is low because
Yes, go ahead.
I mean it's an
Very
adult
soon.
tiger, yes, but
Yes,
it's caged and it's
Yeah.
well fed. Unlike the first one that's hungry and
that's hungry.
unrestrained, this one is caged and it's
Yes,
well fed. And the temperament is not even wild; it's
it is
mild. So this
mild.
is like a
Okay,
gentle tiger. So because it's a gentle one and it's caged and it's well fed, I don't see how it can get to me. And even if it can get to me, it's well fed, so it's not exactly hungry or ferocious. So I believe it's low.
okay, very good thinking. Is there anybody that agrees with him?
Oh, yes, I support to go to action on it.
Yes, sir. I agree with him.
Okay, you agree with him?
Because at that point in time, as long as the tiger is caged, there is no risk of fatality.
Sir, I also support
Okay,
It is not moving around.
it's not
with
moving
him.
around.
Yes, because even if yes, but looking at the, hello, sir. Looking at the
Yes, I'm
hierarchies
with
of
you, sir.
control, I think the owner of the tiger
Okay,
has carried out what we call carry out the engineering method.
okay. Please let me also sensitize you to this thing. Hello,
Hello, sir.
I can hear you. You can make your contribution.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay, let me contribute.
Okay, so let me provide this additional insight into this
Hello,
scenario.
sir.
Hello, are you calling my attention?
Yes, I said the risk there is moderate.
The risk is moderate.
Yes, because the
Why
tiger
did
is
you say
caged
that?
already, and it's an adult tiger.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that alternative view. You said the risk is moderate.
Hello, sir. Can I contribute?
I hope I'm correct.
Hello, sir. Can I
Yes, you
contribute?
can talk.
Sir,
Please continue, sir.
yes,
Umaru Sani.
yes. The risk is all is 50-50. The risk is 50-50.
Oh,
But
we don't
we
have 50-50 on that graph.
yes.
Umaru
Sir,
Sani, please, we don't have 50-50 on that graph.
what am I trying to establish?
What we have there on that graph is very low, moderate, high, very high.
Yes,
Which
sir,
one are you
the risk
referring to?
okay, let me put it this way. It's moderate. Moderate. The risk is
It's moderate, yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Because,
I wanted you to use the right terminology.
All right.
So go ahead. You are right.
Because the lion, that's why the part is well fed, and you can look at there are some other in the category of animal that is well fed in the zoo, and what if the lion put somewhere in the zoo and is out, or the tiger, and you are there? What are you supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? You understand? What am I trying
Yes.
to establish now is this. Why I said the risk is moderate is that if the lion or the tiger is well fed, and we should not never ignore that it's well fed. What they are feeding him is quite different from you, because you are physical and it's a carnivorous animal. And we should expect that we should have a plan. We should have a plan by which the lion, the lion or the tiger, we should know that so we should know how to
Okay. So I got your point, Umaru Sani. You have defended your point that the risk is moderate. Okay. But I noticed that Sonny Zubeiru Omeza, you have raised your hand. Do you want to contribute to the discussion on this scenario?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me, Prof? Good evening,
Yes,
sir.
please go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. I want to contribute, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Medium risk. The medium risk. If you look at the risk matrix, it's moderate, because the tiger is already in the cage. There's no way it can move, and it's only feed on. And if you look at the risk matrix, it's moderate. It's not high. It's not low. It's on moderate scenario.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I will rule on that now, on those
Yes, sir.
contributions.
Yes, sir.
We have 3 contributions. One said it is very high. Another one said it is moderate. And the third one says it is moderate. Your points are all very good. But I wanted to provide this insight on that second scenario. If you say it is moderate, then it means that you agree that there is possibility that that tiger can come out from the cage and attack the person. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the second thing is that for you to say it is moderate, then it means that there can be some kind of danger.
Yes,
Isn't
sir.
it?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
And based on what we said in the case of the first scenario, that if that tiger attacks, then there is possibility that the person that is attacked will die.
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, if there is possibility that the person will die, then how come you are saying it is moderate? Because when death is involved, then it means it is not child's play. It means that if you want to plot it, for example, on the graph, you consider the likelihood. You said the likelihood is what? Is low, isn't it? But the likelihood cannot be very low.
Hello.
Because there is a situation the cage of the tiger can fail, and the tiger can. So the likelihood is low, however, because it's in the cage. So, but if you look at the consequence is very high, because the tiger rather can kill the person. Even though it is not hungry, it's well fed, but it can feel threatened by that person. And so it can attack first. So it means, therefore, that with low likelihood, or yes, not high, with low likelihood, the consequence, if you follow it, is going to reach the end of that graph, which means that if we want to agree with you that it's moderate that they can attack, it means it will be on the risk will be between high and very high, because at least there's possibility of attack. The fact that the tiger is caged, notwithstanding. So you see that if the likelihood is low and the consequence is high, ladies and gentlemen, the risk will still be high, because death can result. Okay? So it is not just about the likelihood of the attack, it is a combination of the two, a combination of the likelihood and the consequence. Okay, now can we go to the third scenario? And I want to leave you with this third scenario. Let's see whether the
Yes, sir.
risk is going to be low.
Mấy ông ra đây ra lấy đồ mỹ work ba.
Please, I can't see the slides, or is it
Okay.
from my end?
Same here. I can't see the slide.
again.
Sorry, the slides,
I
I
think
don't
it's a
think
general
you're.
problem.
We can see the slide, please.
Now we can't see the slide. Go out, read that for us now. We can't see the slide now, the third scenarios.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously it's like.
No, anya na kwa me buran. Sorry, anya na ya me buran. Onyo, onyo. I don't live. Only treasure. Gas. I tell you, of course, there are stuff like that. Oh, and now when you have those degrees, you got like, how can you see man.
Hello.